a lot of companies use is job costing or project, following the cost of projects. So when you bill a client or a customer, you want to find out how much you actually spent on their particular project. In order to do this in QuickBooks, I'm going to explain exactly what you need to do. Your first step is to go in and go to your accounts and settings. You're going to come over here once it comes up, and you are going to click on the expenses section. Once we click on this expenses section, you're going to see here that it says track expenses and items by customer. Now you can see this is on. If it is not on, you're going to click over here, check this off, save this, and then go ahead and click on done. Once you have that on, the next step that you're going to take is you're going to go over to your customer section. Now, if you're doing a project for a customer, and this project is a one-time project, you might just want a job cost under that project name. But if you're a customer and you're doing multiple projects and you want to track each of those expenses on multiple projects, then you're going to come over here to your customer section, which does not want to come up for me today. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and you can see Amy's bird sanctuary. We're going to do some landscaping for her. So we're going to come in and we're going to create a new customer. Now we're going to say this is our landscape project. And we're going to check off this is a subgroup. We're going to go ahead and bring this in for Amy's bird sanctuary, the landscaping project. And we're going to save this. Now you can create estimates using this landscape project. We're not going to look at estimates today. We're just going to go in, and in this case, we've already received the money for this. So we're going to come in and we're going to create a sales receipt. If we were creating an invoice, it would be the exact same thing. We're just waiting for that money to come in. Now we're going to come over here, and we did some landscaping. And so we're going to say landscape and gardening. And say this was a landscape project that we did. And that we received $1,000 for this project. And we're going to go ahead and save this and close it. And during this time, we bought some landscape material. And so we used our credit card. So we're going to come in, we're going to say this is an expense. And let's go ahead and choose our vendor here, and let's go ahead and say that we got some landscape material from Tanya's nursery. We used our credit card. Let's just go ahead and say it was a MasterCard. It was for job expenses. That was actually $250. We're going to use nice round numbers. We're not going to say this is billable, but we could bill the customer for this. We can look at that later. I'll do another video on that so you can see how that works. We're going to choose Amy's Bird Sanctuary, the landscape project. Now we're going to continue and bring in all expenses and go ahead and bring that customer in to create the report that's going to give us our job cost. So let's go ahead in to our reports now, and let's just take a look at a profit and loss by customer. Now, this profit and loss by customer is going to show us all of the, let's go ahead and just bring it in for this month once it comes up, and it's going to show us all of the income that we receive for Amy's Bird Sanctuary. You can see that $1,000 there. If we scroll down, you can see the $250. And you can see that we had a net income of $750 for that project. So that's how you use job costing. That's the report that you can follow exactly what you made on each of your projects. I hope this helps. Tune in next time and check out what I have as far as the next subject.